today's subject is how to, exercise for preventing premature ejaculation. When I was second grade in high school, the biology teacher came in and called all the student name. Then he closed the book. Then asked us, "Do you know hand play?" Then everybody said, "Yeah!" Everybody's so happy about the subject. Now, some people believe that rabbit, when they make intercourse, it lasts only 3 seconds. So some people say that the premature ejaculation is like a rabbit. Now, there are many video from sex therapists and how to do. And then when I listen that, it is almost unique, all same. I think in most of them from just from the text. So this is my opinion that there are theory and there is practice. And some people are strong in theory, some are strong in practice. For example, that what is economy? And it is something like it's my definition. Somebody making more money. Simple terminology. Then who knows well? Of course, economic professor understand this subject well. The next question is then is economic professor are rich? Some of them, most of them, they live comfortable living, but most of them is not rich. The reason is they are strong in economics. However, that in practice, maybe a little different than theory. When I was in the early 30s, there was in 1980, maybe in 82. While I'm drove my car into my job, then this famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Westerheimer, and then I listened that while I'm young, I was so interested on the subject, so I listened that then. Basically, what she suggested at the time was put the pillow, under the hip of the female. Then, I did not understand, pretty well, when I was young. Then when I become older, then when I'm practicing, as an acupuncturist, then thought about it. Most of a common type is missionary, position. Most of the time, is a woman lie down on the bed, and on the top of the man. Now, it's just a funny thing, so why they call it missionary position. That's quite a normal position. Now, when man and woman, get together, the height of vagina and penis is different height. This is low, this is high, so it is difficult to insert into from here to here. Then what happens is and then man could be like this type. Then this spot and this spot are relatively touching intensively. Then this cause premature ejaculation. So in order to avoid this one, that's why Dr. Ruth suggests put a pillow in here. Then what happens is the originally slightly this position, this is vagina, this is a penis, right? Then however that when make this is the pillow in here, then this one go up a little bit, and this one is still like this. However, it's a little easier, get into because the gap in here is getting less. So this is a fundamental one. So if when they put a pillow in here, usually man's leg maybe around here at the time. Then if this pillow is it's bothered, then it's uncomfortable to man. So this pillow must be behind, not to touch leg or in this area. Now, on the top of that, if man asks, I am suffering with premature ejaculation, and in order to prevent, then so we have to ask female partner, this is my problem, so I need you for your help, to overcome this one. So now, the woman position, if this way, and the man's is like this one, then it is very easy to be inserted there. So we call open missionary position instead of wrapped missionary position. Wrapped is that put the woman's leg is wrapped man's waist. So instead of that, they just open, and on the top of that, try to open the leg as much as can. Then what happen will be the size will be similar. Then when this go into here, then the touching area is less, so therefore the friction area will be less, then sensitive area will be less, then this premature ejaculation will be reduced. Now if you continue this way, then sooner or later what's going to happen is female complain, oh, this is too hard, I don't care premature ejaculation, just do, fast enough, that's enough, Could say this way. However, that, every, man and woman have desire. I want to be happy. So sometimes, woman need, happy about this one. So, next one is how to make satisfaction both man and female, and sometimes woman want to more than man. Why it happened? We have to understand well. Then we may be able to find some solution. Thanks so much for your watching.